In the vicinity of the Euphrates River in Turkey, a post-earthquake event is occurring. You may be aware that a fire has been raging at that location if you are familiar with the Euphrates River and how it is mentioned in various prophecies concerning the end of the world. It appears as though the ground has ruptured and flames are erupting from the breach. It must be a terrifying sight to see all that water flowing out. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we will talk about Euphrates River. Discovering the reason behind the significance of this event is the next step. Let's begin. Both the epicenters of the earthquakes and the magnitudes of the tremors that have been felt are really horrible. Guyon's Interpat was the location that initially felt the effects of the earthquake, which registered a magnitude of 7.8 on the Richter scale. The second earthquake, which registered to the right of Giant's Teplet, had a magnitude of 7.5 and could be felt throughout the entire region. The epicenter of the quake was located to the west of Giant's Tepe. The section of the Euphrates River's path that is generally considered to be of the utmost significance can be found when the river is winding its way through the territories of Iraq, Turkey, and Syria. This section of the river's path is located in the middle of its course. Both Turkey and Syria have been hit by earthquakes in the East Anatolian Mountains. These mountains are located on the border between the two countries. Turkey can be found to the southeast of the Euphrates River, which is a portion of the border that separates Syria and Turkey on the country's eastern side. Bear in mind that we are having this discussion in Syria, where everything is of the utmost significance, and keep in mind that we are currently in Syria. When you visit the country of Syria, you will have the chance to see the river that runs through the middle of the country from north to south and provides water not only to the agricultural sector, but also to the industrial sector. We are aware of the fact that certain political decisions and acts of greed have contributed to an increase in the probability that certain prophecies will come true. On the other hand, in order for this to take place, the sign does not necessarily need to contain any prerequisites in order for it to be valid. If the highest being predicts that the river will dry up for some reason and humans do not understand the prophecy, then this indicates that the sign has been fulfilled. On the other hand, the Euphrates River unexpectedly runs south in Iraq and joins forces with the Tigris River in the southeast, producing a shot that is entirely Arab and located relatively close to the Persian Gulf. This area is known as the Euphrates Delta. That is irrelevant in terms of the Gulf of Oman, but take a look at the significance of this river instead. Even though we are unable to pinpoint the exact location of this enormous fire zone, we are aware that it is situated in the general vicinity of the Euphrates River. You are currently only a short distance away from the region that is being consumed by flames at the moment. Let's take a look at the projections so that we can get a clearer picture of why this is such an essential topic to discuss. As a result of the plethora of movies that have been made about the alleged fulfillment of a variety of prophecies, you are all well versed in the book of Revelation and the numerous signs that it contains. In order to complete the procedure, the contents of smaller containers, such as vials, must be transferred into those of larger containers. The sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water of it was dried up so that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared, according to the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 12. The next part of the passage reads as follows: "And I saw 3 impure spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the woman. Because it is written that they are the spirits of devils who perform miracles, and that they go forth to the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to battle on the great day of God Almighty, this event is taking place in our time." The fact that this is the case due to the fact that it is stated that they are the ones who are performing the miracles. In addition, it is written that they will go out to the kings of the earth and of the entire world in order to gather them to fight on the great day of God Almighty. There is a good chance that you have seen photographs depicting the Euphrates River as it dries up that are comparable to these. This is unfortunate because not only does it have a negative impact on farming, but it also has a detrimental effect on the ability of a wide variety of people to accurately predict the future. According to Revelation, at some point in the future, the Euphrates will lose all of its water and become completely dry. You have most likely seen these before and after photographs in other locations where the river has receded sufficiently to expose terrain that was previously covered by water. Several prophecies are interconnected, which can be found in Revelation chapter 9 verse 14. When we read Revelation chapter 16 verse 12, we learn that the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. This caused the water in that river to dry up, which made it possible to prepare the way for the kings of the east. The text continues to say, "And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come up out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the fool's prophet, for they are the spirits of the devil." This indicates that the frog-like spirits originated from the mouths of the dragon, the beast, and the fool's prophet. This is the point at which we are going to focus our attention. It is in chapter 12 that it is mentioned that the kings of the east may have prepared themselves. What kind of preparations has been made for them due to the Euphrates River becoming completely dry? The Bible is not merely a book that is sometimes correct and other times incorrect. Instead, it is always accurate and includes information about the kingdoms of the east. According to what we've been told, the sixth angel poured out his vial onto the great river Euphrates, and as a result, the water in the river dried up. When the sixth angel empties his vial on the great river Euphrates, the waters in that river will stop flowing after he does so. The Euphrates River is drying up, and once that happens, they will move to the west. How do demons carry themselves? They are the spirits of the devil, working miracles that go forth unto the earth's kings and the whole world to gather them to a fight on that great day of God Almighty's battle. They will tell lies and act in a way that they think is right to get what they want, but in the end, they will be unsuccessful because we already know who will emerge victorious. Christ, who took on human form to save the world's population from destruction. You are saved not because of anything you have done, but because of the grace and faith of God. There is nothing you can do to earn your salvation. On the other hand, if you genuinely love Him, you will obey the commands that He has given you. Does this mean that we are getting closer and closer, and will the kings of the east come to cross to the west when they get here? Who could these kings be, and did they act as liars or pretend prophets? Could you please share your thoughts with us regarding all of this? If you enjoy the content we produce, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. This will ensure that you do not miss any of our videos. We would be thrilled to engage in discussion with every one of you about this crucial topic in the comments section that can be found below.